Good morning, all you wonderful, beautiful people. I hope you're having a peaceful morning. I hope you had a peaceful night last night. And take 2 seconds, guys. Go subscribe to this channel. Like the page so that YouTube knows you like it. Share it. I would greatly appreciate it if you would share this story. We've got to keep this child's name, face, and her story out there. It is sort of slipping away. It is going cold, in my opinion. Not a lot of people are speaking of this story, and I would hate for it to wind up being years from now, and we're still trying to figure out what happened to her. Now, as you see on the screen, this is Andrew Carlson and Jordan Bowers. This is the bio parents of Oakley Carlson, the 5-year-old who went missing in 2021. She was reported missing in December of 21, but the last time she was seen was February 10th of 2021. Her parents lived on a farm that was 300 acres. That is a very huge, huge piece of property. That was when Oakley went missing. They lived in Great Harbor, Washington, little town called Oakville. Oakley was 5 years old, and there was a fire started in the house. Andrew called 911, said that his 4-year-old, who would have been Oakley, started the fire. The fire department determined that was a lie, that it was started in the microwave. They were displaced to a hotel where they lived with their children. Their 6-year-old little girl was best friends with the local principal's little girl and wound up having a sleepover at her house. Now, keep in mind, Jessica Swift, the principal, was keeping in touch with this family. Her daughter was friends with their daughter. She was helping out after the fire, making sure they had all their needs took care of, all that. During the sleepover, she asked how Oakley was doing because she had not seen Oakley. And the little girl informs her, Oakley is no more. Then when the principal asked, what do you mean? She said, Mommy says we're not allowed to talk about it. And then she informs Jessica Swift that Mommy said that Oakley had to go into the woods and got eaten by wolves. Jessica Swift at that time called 911 and requested a welfare check on the children, and which led to the parents eventually being arrested. They had originally said that Oakley was with grandparents. They weren't. She wasn't. And they were arrested on abandonment charges. Then they were charged with the fact they weren't giving their 6-year-old the medication that she desperately needed, which was growth hormones. And then when the children were all tested, the other 3 children were tested, then they were charged on endangerment of children, or what all charges was it, because methamphetamine showed up in the children's systems. Jordan was sentenced to 20 months in jail. Andrew was sentenced to 12 months. He only did 8 months and was released in August 2022. Because he did not comply with court orders and what he had to do upon his release, the judge has since, on September the 13th of this year, issued a new warrant for his arrest. I cannot find any information on whether he has been arrested, whether they even have found him or not. Oakley is still missing. But there's a criminal profiler out there by the name of John Kelly who says he truly believes that there is a very good likelihood Oakley is still alive. And one of his examples, or however you want to put it, is that when a child is kidnapped, kidnapper does not come in and pack up all the child's clothes and all their belongings, their toys, whatever. And because all those articles were missing, he believes that she may still very well be alive. In sense, he's saying that more than likely she was sold. So we really, really need to keep her name and her face and her story out there and keep it alive, guys. If anybody with any information concerning these two people know any information about their whereabouts, who they were with, who they talked with between February 10th of 2021 and December 2021, please call Gray Harbor's Police Department at 360-533-8765. The reward for Oakley's return has reached to $75,000. I implore you to please share this story, share her picture, share her name. We really need to find this baby. May God bless you. May God bless your family. Please pray for this angel. Pray for all the victims of all the cases. And I'll see you on the next video, guys.